So I have brown hair. Hi guys, so as most of you know, I moved to Hong Kong a couple of weeks ago, and yeah, that's the thing. I decided that I hated singing Happy Birthday for a living and moved to Hong Kong to be a kindergarten teacher, which is quite funny because I don't actually like children. I was originally going to do a room tour for you and you can see the whole flat, but it's an absolute state at the moment. There's still suitcases everywhere, and to be honest, I'm just too hungover to clean up. I'm still not properly settled in, but the good news is that I have a lovely roommate who's actually from Ohio, so I was like, woohoo, holla, Ohio State. So instead of doing the room tour, I just decided that I wanted to tell you what it's like living in Hong Kong so far. Unless you follow me on Facebook or Twitter, like, you probably won't realise how big of a thing this was for me, because when I lived at home in England, I couldn't go downstairs at night time. I couldn't go to the toilet at night time. I couldn't move out of my bedroom at night time because I was so scared of murderers. I made a video about how to prevent getting murdered, and it was something in my life that was literally taking over, and I really didn't like that. And I moved to Hong Kong, and all of a sudden that just seems to have gone away. I don't know whether it's because I live in a flat instead of a house. I don't know whether it's because I live on my own now. I don't know whether it's because I live in a different city. I don't know whether it's because I have different priorities. But I don't feel scared anymore, and that is the biggest thing. I seriously didn't almost move because I was like, what if I get murdered? What if my roommate's a murderer? What if I just... because I'm a fanny, and I do things like get myself into dangerous situations by accident because I just have no common sense, and I watch scary films sometimes and they make me think that I'm going to get murdered. And then it was also the fact that I had to dye my hair, and that was kind of a big thing for me because I always felt like people in a way, it sounds so stupid, but people in a way wouldn't want to be my friends because I felt like in a way I didn't want to. This was a really big thing for me because I felt like in a way people wouldn't want to be my friends, people wouldn't watch my videos if I didn't have red hair, because that's all that people seem to have known me for, and it was kind of like a big move, like really, like to dye my hair brown, and I still don't like it. I'm still not used to it, and I still want red hair. But I mean, I'm getting there. Like, meh. People in Asia call my hair red. I don't understand. This is like the brownest of brown that my hair has ever been, and people keep saying, "Oh, Miss Alison, your hair is so red." I'm like, it's not red at all. It's brown. I genuinely love my job, and it's just amazing. I think also what makes the job really enjoyable is that the kids have English names as well as Chinese names. Chinese people also have English names as well, I think a lot of the time, because Hong Kong was owned by England until like the 80s. So I've got cute names like Felix and Edmund and Alfred and Priscilla, but then there's also names like Angry Bird, Iggle Piggle, Wang Wang, Plunge, Fanny, Tinker, just to name a few off the top of my head. Sonic is another one. And try, I dare you, to put yourself in a situation where you are mad at a child called Wank. You can't do it! You just can't do it. I haven't actually taken my camera outside yet, so I haven't got really decent pictures, but I did take a few from like nights out. And I mean, Hong Kong itself is beautiful, and I absolutely adore it. Where I live at the moment is called like Mongkok, and that is very, very busy. It's bustling, it's like New York but Asian, and it's amazing apart from it's ridiculously loud all the time. But then where I work is in the mountains and by the sea, and it's beautiful because I feel like I'm in a fairy tale. And I like that within like half an hour you can go from being busy to be beautiful and serene and how relaxing. And it's my favourite place in the world. And I've only been here for 2 weeks, so I don't want to say like, oh, I want to live here for the rest of my life, or oh, I want to live here for a long time. But I love it, and I've never felt more comfortable in a city before as I do in Hong Kong. So, yay, holla! Here are some tips though. If you are going to Hong Kong, here are some tips. Do not buy food to cook. Buy like bread, jam, cereals, even though the milk is like weird. It just does not taste like milk over here. Because it is cheaper to eat in a restaurant than it is to cook. And a lot less hassle. Also, McDonald's delivers here, and they have a catfish soup and cups of corn, and it's my favourite thing. McDonald's is actually really, really nice in Hong Kong. and it delivers 24/7 and just... One of the best things about living in Hong Kong so far is how cheap travel is. Taxi yesterday from central Hong Kong to Mong Kok, and that's about 20-25 minutes, and it cost me the equivalent to £1.50, so like, I don't know, $2.20, so, I don't know, something like that. That's so cheap! In England, that would be ridiculously expensive. That would be like 20-30 quid, and it's like £1.50 here. And to get to work, I have to take 4 different trains, and it takes me about half an hour, 45 minutes, and it cost me about 70p. Like, and whoosh, so good. Aside from that, the people are also really nice. I get touched on the street quite a lot. People will just come up to me and touch my face on my hand and go, "Oh, you're so beautiful," and I'm like, "Thank you." And so people buy me things because I'm pale, I guess. Like, I was in a 7-Eleven. They have 7-Eleven here. I was in a 7-Eleven and a woman came up to me and she was like, "Oh, you're so beautiful. I love your red hair." Again, I was like, red hair, right? And I was like, "Oh, thank you." And she goes, "I buy you this," and gave me and this. She gave me pocket for no reason, like just bought me some, and I was like, "Oh no, it's okay." She goes, "No, for you," and I'm like, "Oh, thank you. It's a good job I'm not allergic to nuts." But it's so like, oh. I'm kind of like, why are people so nice to me? And the kids say the funniest things as well, like I wasn't wearing makeup one day, and a lot of them went, "Miss Allison," because that's my name at school, "Miss Allison, why are you not beautiful today? Usually you're very beautiful. Today, not so much." So then the next day I wore makeup and they go, "Oh, Miss Allison, that's better. You look beautiful again. We can be friends." And I'm like, okay, you're not friends with ugly people? That's fine. Just make sure I wear makeup every day. I rarely have to buy my own drinks when I go out. Mostly girls will buy me drinks. Because again, they touch me and tell me that I'm beautiful. It's the most surreal experience of my life. I've never had people tell me like that I'm beautiful so much in my life. Like, on the internet, fair few compliments. Because it's the internet. Real life, not so much. At home, I never get hit on. Ever. And nobody ever tells me that I'm beautiful. Here, it's like I can't walk down 2 streets by myself without someone touching me or going, "You're so beautiful. We love you." And I'm like, "Oh, yep, I love you too. Whoever you are." I'm genuinely loving my time out here. Everything is just perfection and it's the best thing that I've ever done. So I'm sorry if, I mean, I've never been particularly frequent on YouTube, have I, let's be honest. But I'm sorry if my videos are quite like sporadic and stuff, but at the moment I just want to find my feet and settle in. But I'm going to try and take my camera places and show you guys pictures and stuff. I mean, if you want to see anything that I've been on in Hong Kong, just follow me on Twitter or Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Because then you'll see a lot more interesting things, a lot more frequently. Also, like, the fashion here is amazing. And I'm going to make a separate haul video. Hong Kong haul! Holla! Just for that. Because I bought quite a lot of clothes because I have no willpower. I'm sorry, Mum, because I know I'm supposed to say family. Bye!